Hey guys, it's Nisa, and today I have a tripod and I got an adapter for my tripod. Now, I may look like I was crying, but earlier today I had to get an eyelash out and I had to keep bawling tears, so my eyes look really watery. But yeah. So today we're going to be talking about a topic on sex ed, and I actually have something I have to say. All these years ago, and I didn't really do anything, but it's like they didn't teach me anything, and I was so confused this whole time. I've just been sitting here. I didn't know it was okay to talk to my parents, and I may have been crying about that too, but I'm not gonna get into anything. And it's like this whole time, and my grandpa was an amazing sexual education teacher. She always told me about that, and that she actually thought that the schools would teach me everything, and they actually really didn't. And I got really sad because I didn't know all this time I could just ask my parents, and this is the problem. They just don't teach kids right, and it makes me really sad. And I just really hope a lot more people are not afraid to ask their parents, because the point is your parents should be there for you to teach you. And my parents were there and they had the right information. They weren't afraid to say it, but I was afraid, and I never did anything wrong. I'm just really crying because I didn't know this whole time I could say something like this. And it's like I'm crying because, like, all this crap, it has been years. It's like fake, and all these years I never knew until like literally 11 or 12, and it was since I was like 8. So that's been like plus 2 years of like ridiculous junk that I didn't know was fake, and I was always laughing, and I didn't realize that the word sex wasn't something that you should be afraid to say, and it's biological sex. So whenever I saw that word on like a paper or your card where it says sex female, I was freaking out. I was like, why is that word there? And I didn't know anything. This is what you need to do. Children are not born knowing anything. You need to teach them everything that that they need to know, and that includes at least the basics of sex education. It's important, and it can save tons of bad things from happening to your kids, because I watched a video from ABC, and I'm lucky I had good parents, but a lot of kids, it says like, I can't remember the ratio, but something out of every 10 kids finds porn because they are not taught proper sex ed, and they're curious, and they didn't realize how easy it can just be for some kid to find out. And I just needed to make a video because myself, I had a struggle, and I didn't do anything wrong. I've always been that good person. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone else, but I just may have had a better life from other people and not try to rub it in. I feel very bad for the people who do not get good parents, who don't pay attention to them, and schools that don't teach anything. Some schools don't teach sex education at all. I closed the door, so if you hear any additional noise, I don't know what to tell you. This is gonna be try to be my first professional video, and I updated my phone, so it should have a better camera. I have good lighting in my bathroom. It's my bathroom. I'm filming it against the wall. It's perfect. But I needed to get this out. I'll probably make a part 2 because I didn't talk about a lot of things. But yeah, I needed to get it out. I needed to get my story out. Other kids have had it worse, and I need to know that I am the kid who just sat there not knowing anything and got mildly confused when people who did get education, or kids around my age, were asking me these things. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is that? I didn't know what a condom was until I was like 11 or 12. And I didn't even learn about it. It was when I was watching what Oppa Gangnam Style sounds like, and I had no idea what that was. And I asked my mom, and she was like, that's something you put on, you know what? I'm not going to get into detail, because this is also a page for people who watch AG, so I'm going to use private parts as a word. I'm not going to say any, the V word, or, all that, because there might be kids watching this, but it's important. And if you get in trouble for hearing me talk about something, for hearing me say those words are not bad words. You should be hearing them anyways. As a kid that was my age and I didn't know anything, you need to know more, but don't look it up. Because thanks to that video today, Most kids, they look it up and they find porn. So, you know, you need to talk to your parents, hope they're good enough to teach you, and don't avoid or just tell you not to do the dirty or whatever you would use the word for it. And I don't get it. I mean, I just don't get why parents don't want to teach them or just say don't have sex. Yes, I'm going to say the word. But it's like, it's a natural thing. I may be asexual, but there are asexual beings out there. I'm asexual. I have no interest in that thing. I just find it gross myself. Most people don't find it gross and then keep growing, but I'm 12 and I don't know. I'm probably going to say asexual. I've never really had a crush in my entire life, and people were like, you have to have some sort of crush, and I guess they didn't know. I didn't know what asexual was until very recent, and then I realized I'm probably one of them. And yeah, that was just an ending about asexuality. If this video was long, I apologize, but this is something that needs to be heard. Bye, guys.